Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Expand Your Reach, Impact More Lives, and Get Your Message Out to a Wider Audience. Now today we are going to talk about the one thing that I do that has helped me get to over 17,000 followers on LinkedIn. It's the same thing that I've done that helped me get over 150 episodes from my podcast, and it's something that you absolutely can do yourself. And the reason why this is so important is because a lot of times when people are not able to expand their reach and really be able to get out to a wider audience, and I'm obviously talking about people beyond just their family, friends, and close contacts, but people outside of who they normally know, what happens is prospective clients simply are not aware that they exist. And not because that you're a bad coach or you don't know what you're doing or you don't have the expertise or anything. It's just simply that they don't know that you have the skills and expertise to help them out. Which quite frankly is why a lot of people have a real hard time getting a consistent flow of paying clients. Not because that they're a bad coach or not because they don't have the skills, but because there's a general lack of awareness of what others have of them. Conversely, if you do talk about and learn and implement some of these things that we're going to be talking about here today, this one thing that has helped me, what you're going to find is that a lot of good stuff is going to happen. First of all, people are going to be more aware that you even exist. People are going to be able to want to work with you and see you as a trusted authority in your field. And people are going to pull out their checkbooks to say, you know what, this is someone who I want to hire and this is somebody who I want to work with. Why? Because you do good work. You already have done good work. I'm sure you do good work with the people that you talk to, the people that you know, and the clients that you work with. My job is to be able to help you get that message out to a wider audience so that you can do more good work with more people. Which is why we're going to talk about the one thing that has helped me get to an area where I've become a trusted authority and people can see me in terms of going out and being all of these different followers and connections and things like that. You know what it is? Consistency. Consistency is just absolute. Consistently trumps perfection. Consistency is something that when you do it on a regular basis, absolutely helps you. Brian, what are you talking about consistency? Well, all right. First of all, you want to be consistently inviting people and actually building an audience and growing your network. All right. So for me, as you know, I'm a LinkedIn man myself, right? I've got a number of different connections and things like that on LinkedIn. I am consistently out there inviting and building that up. What else am I consistently doing? I am consistently producing content, right? If you want to be seen as a trusted authority, you need to consistently produce good content. Not just quotes. I mean, quotes is fine. I see a lot of people do quotes, and that's fine. But what I'm talking about is consistently putting out good content, something that people can understand, and in a perfect world, see you as a solution to a potential problem that they might be facing. Consistency also, the third thing, in being able to actually talk to people and being able to schedule time and doing discovery calls and being able to sit down and having all of that laid out. So like, for example, what do I mean? I am consistently inviting, I don't do as much of this as I used to, but I'm consistently inviting 50 to 100 new people a week on LinkedIn. I am consistently publishing content once or twice a week on my Facebook group and on LinkedIn. And I am consistently having, one or two, maybe more, probably 3 or 4 actually, discovery calls on a weekly basis. I would probably say 2 or 3 actually, if we're gonna count it. 2 or 3 discovery calls on a weekly basis of prospective clients who want to potentially work with me. And it's through that consistency where you're able to get 150 plus podcast episodes. It's through that consistency where you're able to get 17,000, followers on LinkedIn. And it's through that consistency, if we're going to make a list, on how you get 7 books written with a bestseller in the process. When you consistently go out and do the work, and when you consistently go out and make it easy for yourself to have that work done, things work out perfectly. All right. So if you're looking for some different ways to be able to kind of, what can I do? I only have like 300 or 400, contacts right now. How can I get to 3,000 or 4,000? Consistently invite. If you're saying, you know what, I want to be able to, I only have like 1 or 2 clients. I'd like to be able to get up to 6 or 7 or 10 or 12. Consistently hold discovery calls. If you're thinking to yourself, boy, you know what, I want to be able to get to where I do my 100th podcast or maybe my first one. Well, they consistently create contact and get the work in and produce that content, in this case, audio podcast, so that you can move forward. All right. So that's what you want to do. I'm telling you, like I said at the top, consistently trumps perfection every single time. As a matter of fact, I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like, share, or comment on anything that you heard here below. I take a look at all of the comments personally. It's something that I actually take care of. So if you have some pushback or maybe you want a little discussion, I'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.